Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Utilize the power of AI and receive a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 2nd of July, 2025, our system has ranked Palantir as a buy candidate, awarding it a score of 3.86. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 17.21% since we first identified Palantir as a buy candidate 16 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.08% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the middle of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 30% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from around 17% to 34%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of about 231%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between approximately 139% and 283% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $369.95 and $592.55. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, Palantir stock downgraded from strong buy candidate to buy candidate after Thursday trading session. The Palantir stock price increased by a fraction of a percent on the last trading day, Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025, rising from $154.63 to $154.86. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2% with a low of $152.58 and a high of $155.63. Over this period, the price has shown volatility, resulting in an 8.67% gain over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume decreased by 9 million shares on the last day, with a total of 38 million shares exchanged for approximately $5.94 billion. It is important to note that a decrease in volume, alongside rising prices, can indicate divergence and may signal potential changes in the coming days. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $155.68, while the lowest was $21.23. Currently, the price stands 0.53%, or 82 cents, below the 52-week high of $155.68, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies, with the ticker symbol PLTR, is poised for a significant transformation as it shifts its focus from its defense origins to exploring commercial opportunities, particularly among Fortune 500 companies. This strategic pivot could redefine not only its corporate identity, but also its financial trajectory in both the short and long term. In its latest quarterly report, Palantir's financial metrics revealed an exceptionally high price-to-earnings ratio of 265 times. However, analysts suggest that this figure might not fully capture the company's earnings potential, considering that its cash flow significantly exceeds its accounting earnings per share. The momentum in their commercial business, which has recently reached a $1 billion run rate, reflects strong demand for its artificial intelligence solutions and could align with higher growth projections. The recent surge in Palantir stock, which has already doubled in the year 2025, indicates robust investor confidence, driven by the increasing adoption of artificial intelligence technologies. While analysts have rated it as a hold, historical performance trends suggest that the stock may outperform expectations during earnings announcements. Looking ahead, Palantir's ability to sustain this momentum will be closely tied to its execution of new contracts and the expansion of its commercial presence. If successful, this could lead to a more favorable valuation and sustained upward pressure on the stock price, as market dynamics continue to evolve in the artificial intelligence space. As investors consider these developments, attention will remain focused on how Palantir manages its high valuation amidst increasing scrutiny and competition in the technology landscape. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, it was reported that Mizuho Securities assigned PLTR a neutral grade with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned PLTR an outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that UBS gave PLTR a positive grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Palantir stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as buy. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. Overall, the chart presents mostly positive signals today. The Palantir stock indicates buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be anticipated at $152.68 and $140.44. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 1st of July, 2025, and so far, the stock has risen by 18.5%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. It is worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This discrepancy between volume and price could serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals you might find noteworthy. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal received 17 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal received 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal received 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal received 18 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal received 15 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal received 74 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $131.78 and $130.74. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Palantir finds support just below today's level at $131.78. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $130.74 and $128.10. This stock has average movements during the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved $3.06 between high and low, or 2%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 3.11%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Palantir, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This extremely high PE ratio suggests that the stock could be overvalued. However, it's not uncommon for technology companies or those with substantial market potential to have such high ratios. In other news, the Nest earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 4th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 14 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. there is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, it may be wise to enter a position and utilize volume to decide when to exit. On the downside, Palantir meets its first support level at $131.78. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On 2025-07-15, Taylor Ryan D. conducted an insider buy of 33,335 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-07-15, Taylor Ryan D. conducted an insider sell of 33,335 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-07-15, Taylor Ryan D. conducted an insider sell of 33,335 shares of employee stock option, right to buy. On 2025-07-09, Stat Lauren Elena Friedman conducted an insider sell of 800 shares of Class A common stock. On 2025-07-01, Warshing Eric H. conducted an insider sell of 1315 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 1.955. Overall, insiders purchased 3,421,845 shares and sold 3,542,428 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $149.60, reflecting a decline of 3.4%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 81, which considerably heightens the risk. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 16 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Palantir stock to perform well in the near term. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last assessment. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems have determined that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, July 25th, we anticipate that Palantir will open lower by approximately 50 cents and begin trading at $154.36. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.